I filmed a music video in a haunted house. Let me break it down for you. This is a cover of the Beatles' Eleanor Rigby, and if you're a big Beatles fan, I suggest that you check it out and tell me what you think. So this is a rundown of my music video, Eleanor Rigby. Eleanor Rigby is a cover of the Beatles. Love the Beatles. And I chose this song actually because of the movie Yesterday, because in that movie, he knows all of the Beatles songs, except for he can't remember Eleanor Rigby, so he's stuck like socks and jars, and I was like, what the freak kind of song has socks and jars in it? This song, and it's incredible. So I covered it. So this is Eleanor Rigby. Okay, so this is the really creepy, like, hotel that we filmed it in. All of these people are, like, professional paid actors. They were incredible. Here's me. I'll tell you when I get back to the outfit. So behind me, well, you see the keyboard right here, but behind me I had 3-string quartet, and then I had like my band, my drummer, bassist, guitar. We had 2 separate locations where we filmed stuff at. This is the first location, which was like a really sick cellar-ish vibe where we just set up the band, had some really cool lighting. Got some funny stories about that one. That's my friend Audrey. She's a professional actor. She had just had some like serious hip surgery, so you can't see it, but off stage there's her wheelchair. So she would like do her acting and then she would sit down in her wheelchair because she had some hip surgery that had just been done. So she is a trooper and she's insane. Wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All lonely people. That hairstyle took forever. Well, not forever, but it's so cool. You can see the people. This dress, that like chain necklace vibe, is actually sewed onto me. Like so the dress that I'm wearing is like a ghosty, shadowy vibe, but it's actually, if you look closely, horses on the dress, and there's a giant horse head like right here where the necklace covers it, and it was like super jarring. So we wanted to cover it, but we didn't have anything, so my stylist, Stephanie, who's insane, she had a bunch of these necklaces, and so she just like put them all together in like a drapey sort of way, and then took a shoelace from one of the shoes she brought and like tied it inside, and like using like zip ties and bobby pins. Like, I could not get out of that like chain thing if I tried my very hardest. It took like a good 20 minutes after filming was done to like figure out how to like get it off, but it looks super cool. No one will hear, no one comes near. Look at him working, darning his socks so, on the night when there's nobody as you can tell, where we are, it's like a super old rundown. It was an apartment for like preachers for this church that was right next door, and it was super old, super rundown, super haunted. It was some sketchy things occurred in this this house. Nothing like dangerous, but just like kind of creepy. And it was so pretty in like in a weird sort of way. All of the rooms that you're seeing are separate rooms. It was like a 3-story. It's insane. So when I first walked in to filming, the actors had gotten there a little bit early. I showed up at like noon, and there was this like really dramatic like fog all over the like floor, and I assumed that Kurt, my cameraman, had brought like a fog machine and just fogged up the place. And so I was like, wow, you have a really strong like fog machine. And he was like, oh, I didn't bring a fog machine. This was here when we got here. So, granted, it's the middle of May, so it was like pretty hot outside. It was freezing inside to the point where like I'd have like a jacket on and I take it off really quickly to do the take, and then I put the jacket back on. We're in New York, like right outside of the city. Kind of scary.
Nobody there. Why does he care?
Back when I had long hair. That drummer and guitarist that you just saw clips of, that's Susan and Julie. They've been with me since I was like 11. They are insane. She's like gone and become like drummer of the year. Seuss, my guitarist, she worked with Benson Boone for a little bit. She's incredible, and they're so blessed to have them in this music together.
Where do they all come from? All the lonely people.
Here they are.
Where do they all belong? 'Cause I look at all the lonely people.
So all these takes where you see me like looking into doors and stuff, I wasn't actually looking in on the actors because the actors had gone home by now. We'd filmed this, it got pretty late into the night when I was filming it. So these actors they're technically not there. In the movie magic, it looks like I'm like looking into the rooms that they're in, but I was just looking into empty rooms, so. There's Keith behind me. There she is. She's insane. These actors were incredible. And a lot of the props that you see that they're using, a lot of them we found there, which kind of adds to like grungy old aesthetic. Okay, in this scene, I had a mic stand before, and if you notice right now, there is none. There was a scene that we did, I don't think it made it into the music video, where I threw the mic stand at the camera. My producer and cameraman, Kurt, he has a younger brother named Kevin. He's insane, he's an actor, he was in West Side Story, he's in a lot of like Broadway shows. He's insane. He was laying underneath the camera, and he told me, Kjersti, just throw the mic at my face and I'll catch it. And I was like, Kevin, you're not gonna catch it. He was like, no, trust me, I can catch it. He did not catch it. It hit him right in the face. And I don't think we kept the take because I threw it, and the second it hit his face, I was like, yeah! But he was fine, he was okay. He caught it the next take, thankfully. The woman that you saw in like the nurse scrubs, she is a nurse. She's also an actor. She came from, if I remember right, she came from her nursing job, and there's a scene, I think it's in here somewhere, where she has like her head in her hands, she's got like a cup of coffee or something. And as we were filming this, she's one of like the only actors that I actually got to meet. But as we were filming this, she looked up at Kurt and was like, do you want me to just like cry? And we were like, you can do that. And she was like, yeah, sure, I'll just cry on demand. Okay. So she just like started crying. Incredible acting, like she killed it. We were not expecting that. We were like, whoa, you're insane. Yeah, there she is. Yep. She killed it. The day that we filmed this, where it's just the band jamming out, it was so much fun because it was just a giant live performance over and over and over again, and it was crazy. There's me again. I'm so young. This was 3 years ago, so I would have been 13? no, 14? I was young. When Audrey, the actor, when she smacks her Ring camera, we actually did break it. I'm like 90% sure that we broke it. Because she hit it hard and it went flying.
All the lonely people, 'cause I look at all the lonely people.
So that shot was the creepiest of all shots because, so we planned on stopping filming at like 7 or 8 right as the sun was going down, because after the sun goes down, it's really difficult to make it look like you're in a room that's like in the daytime. So, and we wanted the like sun to show all the like cracks and like stuff in the walls, but we went way over with filming and it was like very, very dark when we were filming these last couple of shots, and all we had was like a light. But for the most part, we were like, okay, let's just lean into the dark thing. So I was just sitting in like a dark room with like fog around my ankles, freezing cold, and just being like, well, guess we're recording a music video. In the shots that you see with the full band and me, that was all played live. Like, we're not, the only one who's fake playing is the pianist, because my normal pianist, Brian, couldn't make it. So we had an actor come, and he knew a little bit of the piano, but not enough to play the song. So he is the only one that's like faking the fact that he's playing an instrument. All of the other people there are, I was actually singing, and everybody behind me was actually playing their instruments. Go back and watch and see if you can tell if our pianist is faking it. Thanks for watching. If you like videos like these, feel free to comment, let me know. Subscribe, like, whatever you're feeling. Love you, bye.